And just like that, we welcome you to Bell MTS Ice Flats for tonight's Manitoba female U18 team. Featuring the Eastman Slots and the Winnipeg Ice. A little bit late getting going. We have some audio issues to deal with. It is an early goal for the Ice, for Eastman, as they have themselves a 1-0 lead here early. Still clarifying something with both benches. Gives me time to tell you the starting goaltenders. It'll be Morgan Baker to my immediate right. And it's going to be Emma Platt to my left. We have no running time. Something just seems really off about this game early on. I don't know exactly what it is. We had no warm-up for music. We had no running time for warm-up. And now we have a bizarre first goal. And they're over giving Eugene Kaminsky a bit of an explanation, the coach of the Ice. But the Sluts have themselves a 1-0 lead. Okay, yeah, we're working now. That's fine. Emma Platt in the goal to our left, coming off a pretty big, impressive performance 2 nights ago. And whatever is said has been rectified. We'll have to figure out what that was after. Michael get alongside Kat Erickson. Kat, I'm going to turn your mic on. Try it.
Hello.
Okay, perfect. Action back on their way, so let's have an early 1-0 lead. Just going to be in behind to the right of Platt, so let's come up the ice quickly. So let's in the black, the ice in the white. It was last year. Moving in, quick shot that stopped by Morgan Baker wearing jersey 30. Backed up today by Ryan Lupke, back to the line. Here's this chance for Weary right on at the shot, knocked away. And they'll flip it right back to Michael Gill onside Kat Erickson. And now we have our systems all set to go. Puck comes across. Now they played it down back into the zone here for McQuannon. Jenna McQuannon behind the net, just underway in the first period, 17:50 remaining. We have no time on the clock, but we do have the score for you. So I'll figure it out very, very quickly. Puck comes back out at taken by the Ice as they go back in their own zone. Here's this chance back in. Looks like Christensen off the window. Now it's played back in. This is dumped in. And a bit of a bizarre start as Yido is in the corner. Sends it cross ice. Now they work it around. 17:24 left here in the first period. Shot comes right in on a friend of the MWJHL, Emma Platt, and she'll make her first save of this hockey game. Yeah, I'm not at all surprised that the Sluts would go right back with Emma Platt, given how well she played on Sunday against the #1 team in the league. The Winnipeg Admiral. Puck comes across. Now they settle it. I guess the Sluts figure they still have a chance for second place. Don't know if anybody's attached to the Admiral. Puck comes all the way across. Now they play this cross. I do the chance for Christensen. Right on, shot out wide of the goal. Now it's going to be taken. 3 minutes into this opening period. We have a 1-0 Eastman lead. Puck comes up the window. This is going to be left there by Moffitt. And here's the take it Lafayette right off the window. Lafayette goes right back. Here's a quick shot that's stopped by Baker. And she's had to face 4 really early. Face off on top of the right. On the goaltender for the Ice. Lafayette on the draw. Going to win it. She had Gaffrey back in the middle. But she'll leave it there for Tia Erickson. Erickson puts up the window. They'll slide this all the way down. Out of the right corner. And it's just going to flip it all the way back. In behind the goal. Ice. Give up the early goal. Here's Gaffrey. Back in the corner, trying to hold it in for the Selets. Here's DeRosier trying to work it. Sends it off the window. Ice will keep this back. And they'll send this out to center. Now they leave it. Here's this opportunity. Austin Forbes drops it off, gets some help. Back at Brent Platt. Makes the quick save. And Kat, if you wouldn't mind, do you want to run through a bit of an event that's going on Saturday for me while I go grab the other chair?
All right, so Saturday we have Mike's Can Play event in support of Children's Rehabilitation Center. So Saturday, starting at 7 is the hockey game against Owls and Polar Ice. I do believe that Owls for sure. And what it is $10 admission, 50-50 and admission are going to the Children's Rehabilitation Center. And there will also be a chance to win a pair of ice tickets through a raffle. Lots of different things going on that evening as well with that hockey game. So for those that are interested, you will be able to watch on Game Time TV. There will be a link if you would like to donate attached, as well as we can take donations either at the game or online. And it should be on the website right now as well. But come on down, watch some hockey. 7 o'clock at the MTS Iceplex. And I believe that we're on the ACU Arena. So that will be great. Great evening, lots of fun, lots of hockey.
And you will be hosting our pregame coverage, Kat. And Jim Erickson and myself will handle the play-by-play for the game. If the puck comes across, now they roll up at door, the chant in front. That's just not the way. All right, I have my chair. We're good to go. Coleman's at the point, wondering why I can't see above all these people. And then I realized I'm not on the chair. Back up here, Katie Krause. Right back in the eighth, possess the puck. They have the game's last 3 shots after falling behind 3-1. Here's that quick opportunity. They'll send it all the way down. Now they play it all the way around. Michael Gale onside, Kat Erickson. As it's controlled. Back into the corner. We welcome you here on Game Time TV and the World Wide Web. Here comes Austin Fort back in after she's in the corner there. They'll work it around. Puck comes back to the middle. Now they send it in front. We're 6-1 in the first period. Puck goes back in for another opportunity. That's swatted back. Austin Fort. Now the Eights have really found their legs in the last 5 minutes. And it's me, folks. I went to get a chair and that woke them up. Here's a chance again. Cross ice. Now they play it around the net. Joking, of course. Puck goes back. Now to the corner. Coleman holds it in. It's been all ice in the last 5 minutes. Puck comes up here for Duma. Duma has to go back. Now they worked it out in front. Another stop by Platt. She's going to make her 5th stop of the game. Rolls right around the corner here. Yedo back to get it. Now they send it around. This has been basically all to our left. Here in this early going. 13-20 left in regulation. Time opening period. Another shot. That's just going to go wide. This has just been a landslide here the last 5 minutes as far as pressure. Puck comes back across ice. Here's that opportunity. And the Celeste will try to bring this out at Tia Erickson, trying to relieve pressure. And oh my, just about took a delayed game penalty by shooting that puck over. It can't really go over, but really if you shoot it into the net in here, they may give you a delay of game penalty. Puck comes across, but then you gotta be in your own zone. That's another pin. Shoot it from your own zone. Off the side net, they may or may not call it. Puck comes back across. There's no feasible way, unless you find the sweet spot at a hole for the puck to go straight over. And we're going to have an offside. As in an attempt on that one with Gerosier. But it's offside, so they'll do the face-off outside the blue line. Lesjet is committed to the U of M for next year. So she'll be joining the Herdettes, as my friend Tom Hallett likes to call them. Puck comes back in. Now they work it around. Is Wary Played this cross ice. They'll work it. It's taken back by the ice in their own zone. Quickly stolen as the team just changed possession of the puck. And they'll roll it back for Derozier. Derozier goes behind the net. Now they work for it down. This is going to be an icing call, I believe, Kat. She was just on the other side of center. Now bring the puck all the way down to the right of Morgan Baker. Feel free to chime in during the whistles. Back in off the window. As I like to say to people, the headset is not decoration, it has a function. Back out. Trying to play this cross ice. Now they go back in, and for those wondering, I didn't mean that in a mean way. I always say the headset has the function if you choose to use it. Puck comes back across. Now they send it all the way around. This is chipped. Back to get it now, getting some help in there as it's rolled back into the corner. So we will pick up whoever had the Eastman goal here early in this hockey game in just 1 second. As that puck and opportunity and goal was scored while we were fine-tuning and setting our audio settings. Now they take it again. Back in. There's going to be a chance. This is going to work it. Lasiuk has been credited with that goal at 1:24. So and we'll have an opportunity. Now they work at it. Back in off the corner. So we'll give that goal to Lesiuk for the moment at 1:24. And this puck comes all the way across. And we're going to have another offside call?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, Eastman, in my mind, and this is no disrespect to their team, they do not have the firepower up front that an Ice or an Averill team has. So they're going to have to win 2-1, 3-2, get some goaltending, kind of like what we saw on Saturday. And I fully expect them up flat to handle every puck that comes her way and really try to slow the game down. Now, of course, it puts a lot of pressure on your centerman, of course, because you're going to be starting a lot of plays in your own end, which is the opposition's offensive zone. Ice player goes flying. Both players end up going flying. Now they work it out. Here's another shot. Oh, boy. That was like a torpedo that just missed the top part of the crossbar. Back to the corner. They'll send this all the way down. Here's this opportunity again. Ice in the blue and white. The Selects in the black. Now it goes back to the corner. They'll send this cross ice. This goes into the zone. Puck kind of shimmies up off the corner. This puck not sitting down properly. I think they spent more time in the air on that sequence than on the ice on people's sticks. Puck comes up. Now there's a swat. And it's a great job by the teams in the neutral zone. Quick opportunity for Kate Stewart. They'll play across ice. This comes back out. Our next broadcast comes your way on Friday night when the Ice take on the Interlake Lightning. And that is the next female U18 game, and that's general broadcast takes place on Thursday when the Silvertips take on the Northern Stars. And I'm hearing that the Tips may have some reinforcements back in the lineup after missing sizable time. Puck comes back across, so tune in for that one. We'll be on the air right here at 8:25 for an 8:30 face-off. Puck comes all the way around, and it's taken there. Back to the middle. Chance at the shot. Nice save by Platt. Now it's going to be behind the goal. Puck comes back out front. Another shot, and she's going to make another save, her ninth. I don't know. Kat, you saw a lot of Emma Plutt along with me last year when she made that famous run with the Manitoba Blizzard, or with the Prairie Blaze, pardon me. Does it seem like she's an even better goaltender this year than last year?
I think sometimes just with age and maturity level, especially at this age, it's not
comes out
necessary.
here to quick shot. Sorry to cut you off. She'll make that another stop, and that looks like that's the 9th shot. Puck comes across. By the way, her team had that 1-0 lead on the goal by Alessia at the minute 24 in. Puck comes back across. Now they're going to settle here. Very back in the corner. Rolls it back to the line. Shalotz will play it. Very has it one of the points. She's looking for help. Roll to the middle of the ice. Shot stopped by Baker. I don't know if Baker knew where it was. As it's going to be taken. Here's Coleman, I think. Off the back window. Drops it off. Shot. Rebound in front. That one got blocked before it got through the Platt. Back in. Mind me to come back to you to pick up the remainder of your point. Here's Sydney Bird back in. Got a settle. Michael Gill alongside Kat Erickson. We're at Bell MTS Ice Putt for the female U18 game. Then we're going to have the net ice game after Friday when they go to Winnipeg in the Seven Oaks Recreation Complex and play the Admirals in what should be a battle of two of the top teams in the league, or near the top two teams in the league. Here's another shot, stop, block. Back to the point, working at it. And this is going to come back over. Another opportunity. So let's move in. Lucia in her own zone. She's going to have to power skate. Look at this move. One move around the nice player. Lucia trying to go close to coast. Lucia dropped it off. Shot stopped by Baker. As it's going to be an opportunity. Out of the corner there, that looked like a 2-on-2 battle. 6:42 left. That was an excellent shift by Lucia. Taking matters into her own hands. Taking a rebound off her goaltender. Here's a break in. Stopped by Flood again. That should be the 11th shot. Puck comes wide. And it's going to be an opportunity here. 6:25. Now we're going to have a tripping call. So pick up your point on.
So basically, with any athlete, as you get older and as you play more, it just kind of makes you better. And at this age group, sometimes as they get older, they mature differently. So that sometimes has a effect on their gameplay too, in a good kind of way.
So we're going to have an opportunity. Back to the point, they'll work at it. We're on the power play. It's going to be Jaffrey in the penalty box. And it's going to be the 8th first power play of the game. Back to the point, they'll work it, shot, they score right through the lanes. And it's just one of those scenarios you keep shooting. As much as Emma would want that one probably back. They just shot it, and it looks like that's going to be
Number 3.
Number 3, that's going to be Sardine Garofalo. Oh, sorry, Sandrine Garofalo. Should know these names by now. I've done loads of these ice games. I'm sure you've seen Eastman quite a few times as well. When you factor in the showcase, here's another shot. That is stopped by Baker. So the teams are now tied at 1. You just check to make sure my draft it shows 1-1. Yep. Okay. Still getting used to this technology about halfway into the season. So puck comes across. So did the goal to Garoppolo. And the team tied at 1. Now they work at it down to the corner. Trying to work it in. Back crowd ice. So let's now got to find that net goal. Puck comes in here, the shot off a ledge. That's going to roll back into the corner. Moffat works it. Drives it. Oh, here's a 1-on-1 out in front. Blown coverage there briefly, but it's nicely defended by the ice. And they'll work their way down. Back into the corner. Up the boards. Trying to play it down here is Tatum Nicholson. She'll take it off the window. Here's Lafayette again. Lafayette, one move over, and goodness. We see why Lafayette is already committed to the U of M for next year. She just lets she wants to take control of a game and control of a situation on more times than not. Puck comes back to Jaffrey. Jaffrey slides it around the wall. So we have the power play goal by Sandrine Garoppolo. Puck comes out in front. Now this is swatted back to the line. Here's another shot. Puck comes back out in front. That doesn't work. Now down to the line. They'll send this crowd out to Jaffrey. Jaffrey with a high riser that almost caught the ice defender in a weird spot. And now they'll play this down the boards. In there was Julia Bird. She'll let it go off on a change. Platt quit out to play it. Ice will slam it right back in. There's some help there from Yedahl. Yedahl back in. Trying to work it back to the center. And this is going to work it back into the middle. Long play here keeps Stewart in the offensive zone. But it's nice to be taken back by the slot. Now they try the alley-oop, and it just about worked. Although it missed the skate of VJ, who had to kind of judge up over, look up and see where the puck was, and it just was not quite able to get there. Now they knocked it down, and Kate Stewart, the shot, blocked it away by Platt. Somebody else races through the back door to cause some traffic. And I do not believe for 1 minute that was not intentional. Back to the corner. They'll play it crowd tight. They are seriously trying to get bodies in on a goaltender, Emma Platt, who stopped 46 out of 48 the other night or the other afternoon, I should say, in a home game against the Winnipeg Admirals, which left some of the Admirals quite perplexed on how to score goals. Puck comes off. That game was 4-0 and then 4-1. And it never really got any closer after the 4-0 hole. Puck comes up the window. Here's that's going to be Misner. Still shoot it in. And it's going to be chanted behind the net here. Ice. Work at it. Slide it around the boards. Right the big rink here up the boards. They'll play it down. Here's the chance for Ehrman. Ehrman off the wall. Leaves it. Now here's Wildash. Wildash will try to slide it. Now they work at it. In off the rush. Here's that opportunity for Woodward. Woodward goes back. Now they center it. This goes back to the line. Woodward right on. Back in front. Another chance. Oh boy. Platt may have got a piece of that one. 2:14 left in this period already. As it's flying around with not a lot of whistles. Puck comes back in. They'll work it back to the point. Nothing there. Sends it in front. Shot. That's blocked. As it's sent back to the corner. Now they flip it out. 1-1 to score. Late first period. Under 2 to go. Puck comes in. Working at it. Long lead play. This goes in for Woodward. Woodward back in. Now they'll work for it again. Out front, nothing there. Trying to steal it. Here's VJ. VJ trying to work at it. She's got the puck. She finds a little bit of a seam. Over the blue line. Drops it off. Back in front off the wall. And now they're trying to cause equally as much traffic on Baker. Now it's rolled around. There's going to be a puck quickly as the Slots will take this off the win. A long lead play that was intended for DeRosa. She would have had a break, but an ice player stepped in front of it to knock it away at the last minute. Final minute of this opening period, 1-1. We're going to give that early goal to Lafayette. And then the Terry Lafayette will get the early goal, 1:24 in, and then Sandrine Garoppolo on the power play has tied this game. And that's where we sit here in the final minute of the opening period. Here's the steal. Right back off the rush. Shot stopped. That's knocked to the corner by Platt. And the puck goes back. And it's going to be the Slots moving it in. Here's another look. And Baker had to be aware there. Because somebody got down the ice quicker. And I think the ice defense anticipated. Back to the point. They'll set up here 5-on-5. Roll it back out. Here's another opportunity. And it gets played all the way back. Sends it off the window. Looking down. Back for Stewart. Stewart, that doesn't work. And I'll drive this. And we'll leave it for the end of the period here. And they changed the period on the board almost quicker. No sooner than that buzzer hit 0. And we're going to have both teams going to the locker room. Ice goal scored by Sandrine Garoppolo. And the Select goal was scored by Leslie just over a minute in. After one period of play, it is 1-1 between the Selects and the Winnipeg Ice. Our next ice broadcast comes your way Friday when the Interlake Lightning come to town. And we are on the air at 6:40 Central Time because that's a 6:45 face-off. And you can catch the Celtic Steelers and the Wentworth Flyers on the main channel beginning at 7:30. That being Mike FM Winnipeg. Then, of course, the Tampa game on Saturday. Tad Erickson will handle all your pregame coverage for that one beginning in and around 6:45. We're connecting at 6:40. Teams will take the ice. You'll have about 5 minutes or so, Kat, where you're going to be able to talk, and then we're going to send it to the pregame ceremony, and then I will have the call with Jim Erickson following the ceremony for the game between the Grey Owls and the Polar Ice. Hallie Yushin and Jackie Grabmont are expected to start in goal for the two teams, but that a lot can change between now and Saturday. With that being said, the first period is in the books. We'll take a break. You're watching here on Game Time TV. We'll be back with the second in just a bit. Second period beautifully underway. Once again, no running time if you're just joining us, Michael Gill. Alongside Tad Erickson as it's played back, Sydney Bird into the corner. She'll roll it back out. And it's going to go back to the corner. And he selects in black with the ice in white as the puck plays all the way down. Here's that cross ice plate. It does not work. And it's going to go back to the corner. Now they play this down. Here they come off the wall. Drives it in. This does not work. Back into the middle. Just underway, second period. And the ice. Maya Ehrman off the boards. Can confirm the ice goal on the power play. Scored by Sandrine Garoppolo. Lasiuk has the Select goal very early in this game. We're 1-on-1 into the second now. And looks like the Ice have a camera individual parked right in the middle of the bench. Puck goes off the window. They did the same dive it did the Ice games at Peters. Puck comes across, just does not work. Out of the back corner. They're going to go back for the opportunity. Shot right on, that's stopped by Platt. Interesting developments. Face off to the right of Emma Platt. 18:37 with left when they drop the puck. They'll roll it all the way down. Here off the window, back behind the goal. There's this other opportunity. Gaffrey does a nice job cutting it off. Now they shimmy it. There's this chance for McLennan. She's trying to hold the line. There's the other McLennan, number 2 for the ice, and now roll it back up. This comes all the way around. Now it's going to be taken off the boards. There's this chance. Now they roll it back out in front here. The shot kicked away by Platt. Now it's rolled back to the corner. Trying to play this craft ice. And now roll this all the way down. Here's Lussiet. Lussiet back down. This is not the way. Trying to control. And it's going to be Stewart back for it, but it's going to be icing on the ice. So they'll do the face-off to the right of their netminder, Morgan Baker. 17:37 remaining here in the second period. And we're going to tell you a bit, to the best of our knowledge, day one of U.S. President Donald Trump's Senate trial is still going. Puck comes across. That for me, Mike FM Newsroom. Here's the check that they score. A bad giveaway. And the Sluts have gone up 2-1. And the one thing I will say, based on what happened the other night and what happened here now, this is a very opportunistic Eastman squad. And with the goaltending, can go just about anywhere. Puck comes behind the net. Now they set it out front. Just goes off the window here. That long lead play down to the seam. Sets it up. Here they come again. Rushing off the back window. And this is going to not work as it goes back through the middle. Chance out front. Here's a little bit of a flip as Gauthier had that roll right through her skate blade back to the point. Nothing there. They set up. Puck comes through and across. And I believe our graphic is now updated. Show 2-1 for the Sluts. Puck comes away. Now they send us all the way down. Here's Baker. Baker out to play. She's backed up by Rywan Lepke. 13 shots for the Sluts. The ice have 16. Back up the window. Here's the steal. This is not back in. Now they work it. Here's Barkley. Barkley back out in front. This is not the way. Trying to play it off the cross. Rolls it in. Here's Lussiet. Lussiet back up. Giroje off the post. That was in behind Baker, but it hit the goal post. Now it comes all the way across. Now zip and zag. Giroje up the board, sends it in. This is not the way. Now in for Bednar. And they'll have to regroup in their own zone. Lussiet trying to work it. That does not work. There's a extra hatting and whacking there involving both Misner and Kraus. McLennan on the ice on the back end for Eastman. Trying to control these two teams. Have one more meeting here at the Ice Plat, and that is going to be on February the 5th. You can catch that one here on Game Time TV as well. The final meeting here, I believe they may or may not have one or two more left. I think one more. Actually, maybe even the last one. For the home of the Eastman Sluts. Puck comes back. Here's McLennan. Trying to work it out of her own zone. 2-1 to score. Now these two players collide out in front. Oh, Plutt makes a nice save. And she's going to grab it and hang on. Just having a quick look. Twitter angst in Winnipeg appears an all-time high. That would be because the Jets are losing. 3-1. Puck comes back in front after 40 minutes of play, pardon me, at the PNC Arena in Raleigh, North Carolina. Puck comes across, nothing there. They'll have a game tomorrow against the Columbus Blue Jackets. Here's another puck. Rolls in on Platt, and she will not take any chances with that one.
Laura Erickson did say that the best TV was on Tuesday, so flipping through the channels, you know, Jets are losing. People have other things to watch.
That comes across. Fortunately, you're not going to settle the angst in this town for very long. The only thing that settles that angst is going to be victories, which are extremely hard to come by. Puck comes across here with 14 minutes remaining in the second period. And that puck is going to be flipped out of play. So we'll see what happens. Other news, the Vegas Golden Knights leading the Boston Bruins 2-1. The Islanders lead the Rangers 3-0. Flyers lead the Penguins 1-0. Blackhawks and the Panthers scoreless. Remember, a lot of the NHL is on a bye week. The rest of the as it's rolled around the wall. So it is the set 2-1 goal was scored by Tia Erickson. Just having a look at the scoreboard statistics. If you missed, Larry Walker, he is going to Cooperstown as the second Canadian to ever be in the Hall, that being the Baseball Hall of Fame. Ice have a penalty to Alexis Woodward, and a select will go on the power play. Puck comes all the way down. Now around the boards. They'll send this cross ice. Here's the steal. Ice moving in, that's wide of the goal by Oxenforth. Now behind the goal. And this is going to be taken. Cross ice, here's the steal. Sends it back. And it's going to go up the window. Erickson. Nice steal. Oh, short-handed. She might want that one back to Julia Bird moving in. Nice save by Platt. As it's batting in. Two dangerous looking chances there for the Ice, short-handed, but Platt was there to slam the door shut. This comes all the way around. Caffrey around the net. Puck gets slid back. And it's going to be taken there by Sydney Bird. Back in front of the steal again. It's going to be another breakaway face-off circle. And Platt makes another stop. 3 breakaways on this power play, and now she'll make another save. I mean, 3 giveaways by the Salats on this penalty kill have resulted in 3 big saves for your netminder. Face-off comes to the right. Sends it around the net. Here's Bird. Now they look to get their ducks in a row. Double checking, yeah, it is. The Ice short-handed. They've had the majority of the chances. So that's coming in on the power play. Russia gets angled off. Back to the corner. Gauthier sends it in. Here's the shot that's knocked wide. Now they have a look. Up the seam. Trying to work it long. Opportunistic opportunity. Drops it off. And that was a Duma. Not able to make anything work. Back to the line. Looking, here's a shot stopped by Platt. As the Arrows have figured out and the Ice are about to figure out. When Emma Platt is on her game, it's a very tough proposition to win those hockey games. Puck comes in. Now they work it to now. You gotta deal with traffic. On the net, Bednar moving in. She has it stolen. Now it comes back down the seam. Here's this opportunity. Oh man! She goes late first into the boards, and oh, how is she getting up? I saw the ledge just kind of crumple, but apparently it was not much of anything. Puck comes up the seam. In behind, Baker has it at the point, gets it back to the shot deflected just wide. Now we're going to have a in the corner. There for Stewart. Rolls it back to the line, 10-20 left here in the second period. Now they work through. Kicking across. Settles it in. Nice look. Up off the window. Here's that opportunistic chance. Baker way out of the net. Rolls it again. Behind the net, trying to push. Oh, that could have been a penalty. You can tell the referees really don't want to get involved in this game as far as deciding an outcome. Now they have an opportunity. Settled it. 9:40 remaining here in the second period. We have ourselves a 2-1 game. Now this gets controlled. Nothing there. Quick look again after 2 periods. The third period is still not yet started. Back in. Here's that Lutz shot. See that little look-see, and that goes wide. Back to the point. Looking, here's that shot. Stopped by, oh, a slow roller almost got past her. And this is going to be shot in. Garoppolo, the only one to beat Platt, and people would suggest that Platt maybe should have had that shot from Sandrine Garoppolo. Based on what she's been stopping of late. Here's a chance back out in front. Another stop by the goaltender. And they are starting to figure out that getting goal number 2 might not be so easy.
The Ice are shooting, though, lots of shots. Lots of energy in the offensive zone.
Yeah, you get the sense the Slots are just trying to hang on. You know, get those goals, be opportunistic. Puck comes across. There's an extra swipe at it. It's unnoticed. Back up the seam. Trying to throw it back behind the net. Nothing there. Offensive zone. Back to work. They go wrapper on the temp. That was not in a loop. Platt, I hate to hit the side of the net. 8:19 to go in this second period. A nice, fast-paced game. As it's flipped all the way around. And back to get it. In behind the goal. Now it's going to be an opportunity. Puck comes through for Krause. Krause up the boards. Feeds it in. Here now for Barkley. Barkley back in front. Stopped by Platt. Can shoot out a piece of it. Puck comes up the seam. Here's the steal. Just gets flipped wide. Trying to work it. Out of the back corner. And it's going to be taken back into the middle. And I'll flip it down. Oh, there's a cross check on Lessiot from Woodward. Back in. Trying to play to Bednar. Up the seam. Has the opportunity right on. But in wide. Get the sense. That goal could be made. Back out in front of the shot. Wide of Baker's goal. 7:10 left. Second period at 2-1 for Eastman. Now they roll it. Back in. Trying to control. And McLennan goes back to get it. Rolls it cross ice. Here up for Oxenford. Oxenford moves it. Sends it around. The other thing is, yes, Emma Platney's goaltenders face a lot of shots, but a lot of it is to the outside where they can see it. They defend so well. 25-15 the shots now. Back to the line. They get a partial line change in the offensive zone, but just enough pressure that they're able to maintain puck possession. Puck comes across, 6:13 left. They just cut off those breakups, or those breakouts so nicely, not breakups, breakouts. Puck comes across. Here they come with Lucia. She's trying to draw a penalty from Sandrine Durapo. She didn't get it. Kind of throws her arms up at the referee. Questioning. Here's Yeadall. Yeadall back up. Nothing there. I believe we're still connected. Back out in front of the shot. And Baker makes the save. Can you check if we still got a green?
I can't see the computer here from here. Yeah, you do, I think.
Okay. Just checking. Lights to cut out occasionally. Not recently, because I think we haven't figured out what exactly the issue is. Now they play it off the window. Sets it down. This goes back. Looking. This comes across, and it is going to be back here with 5:15 left here to steal ice. They can't. Did my imagination, Chatter, are both teams a little bit lethargic in spurts. Puck comes out in front. This is knocked wide. Another shot. This comes back, and you wonder if it's just the condensed schedule near the end. You know, with all the tournaments and whatnot. Back to the point. Bird holds it in right up. Oh, that almost eluded her. It was right on top of the net. Oh, my. Did you see that one? It sputtered. Top corner and sat right on the corner. Oh. Right on the corner of the net. I guess when you're...
The puck has been doing funny bounces all evening.
You know, I guess when things are going well for you, you get the bounces. As they are for Emma, and for the most part, this ice goalie here today, which is Morgan Baker. Puck comes back in. Oh, Plutt gets run into slightly. I think the ice player clipped her on the way by. There's going to be a penalty for it. That's for sure. And I'm beginning to wonder now. There's going to be a goalie interference penalty. Woodward again. And Emma will skate that one off. Trying to get in her head a little bit, I think. There's no other explanation for it. Like, to me, that was a totally avoidable play, and that's why they called that a penalty.
Good call.
Back to the point. It's indeed the right call. It was VJ. Back to the corner. Now they play it around. Back to the point. Looking. Power play back in front. Oh, man. Open net, and they missed it. Baker sliding the wrong way. Lustiet would like that one back. She's going to slide it back for VJ. Back for Lustiet. Top of the middle. Shot stopped by Baker. And no rebound. I just have to wonder if there was some intent behind that clip.
Maybe.
I have a hard time believing you don't know where the goalie is there.
maybe because she was kind of on the side of her net there. That's my only.
I mean, I want to give the player the benefit of the doubt in Woodward, but back in here's the chance. Back to the line. This is knocked away. Plays it back for VJ. Goes back. Ice not really having many scoring opportunities as far as the last 5 minutes go. Here's another minute and a penalty to Woodward. Here's Lussiet, pardon me, right on. This goes wide. Now behind the net, Lussiet drops it off for VJ. Back to the corner, another shot. That's going to be controlled. Drives it back door. Looking in, here's Jaffrey. She can't hold it in. This might be a slap shot of it coming right on Platt, and Platt going to play it. I think the Ice defender clipped it, and so it didn't go as far as it was intended to. In the zone now. Suchi turns it over. Gets some help there from Duma. Back in front. Here's the shot. Oh, off the pipe. Yeah, heard that one ring the doorbell, but didn't open the door. And that didn't light an uninvited guest in the puck right there. Puck comes off the window now. So they run the doorbell shorthanded. Ice have had, Cat, would this be fair? The majority of their scoring chances shorthanded. 3 on the last one off the post there. Now it's controlled. This is going to work it. Down to the back corner. And it's going to go back here for McLennan. McLennan behind the net. My final 2 minutes of the second period. Up the boards. Clayton works it, stealing it once again. Partial break. The shot that never got to the net. Cleared away before it got there. 138. Now it's taken back to the middle. Sends it back to the line. Nothing there. On play is it. Hits. I think that's going to be the Ice player up there in front. That looked like Barkley, and that's stopped by Platt. 1:17 remaining in the middle period. Erickson has the go-ahead goal. Winning a 2-1 game. Now it's going to be an opportunity. Controls. Up the seam, here comes the Selets. Now around the wall. And this is going to be flipped. Final minute of the second period. Ice dominated in shots on goal, but losing the hockey game. Now we're on offside. And it's face off. Cross ice. Trying to control. Here with 44 seconds. Puck comes through the seam. This rolls down. Now we're going to flip it all the way around. And oh man. I think that was VJ knew it. What she was doing wasn't necessarily on the right side of center. Was frustrated with herself. The extra stride to make all the difference as far as icing versus non-icing, and I saw the look on her face. A little bit of disgust. Puck comes back in. Ice win the draw. They'll work it. They've maybe been given a little bit of a Christmas gift. Puck comes up the seam. They'll flip it in. The Swartz back in now behind the net. Trying to drive it out front. That's taken away. And I'll play this all the way across. 10 seconds left. Long lead play. Up the window. Driving Barkley back in front. Another opportunity to score. 3 seconds left in the period. Maybe the easiest tap in It was like the defense of the Salots just fell asleep there for a minute. And they touch it past Platt. And we'll see who this was. Believe it's going to be Coleman? No.
Is that 2 or 3?
Back in, I know who it was. Looks like McLennan. No, hang on. Is it 17? But anyway, nonetheless, it is 2-2 after 40 minutes. We will take a break and be back. Third period will come up shortly on Game Time TV. Third period underway. We're tied at 2. And the Ice have the goal with 3 seconds left in the second, and Platt made the big save to begin the third period. We are tied at 2. Now they play it off the window. Trying to play this down off the boards. Now play this cross ice. In behind. Now they have a chance. This comes out. Here's a nice save by Baker. Trying to play this all the way around. Here's Jaffrey. Jaffrey right on. That shot stopped by Baker. You recorded? All the way around. Now they settle with Crossite. Michael Gill outside Cat Erickson. VJ and Erickson have the goals. Not the Erickson that's beside me, but the Erickson that's on the ice for Eastman. Sandrine Garoppolo. And I have not yet received word officially who got the ice goal, but we're about to figure it out. Trying to have this opportunity. As it's going to be controlled. So Julia Bird will get the goal at the end of the second period. That is confirmed. That was just sent to me. 90 seconds into the third period. Back to the line. Here's a shot right on the button. Oh, they had the arms up in the air like they thought that was the goal. Now they have an opportunity. And that's going to be a nice save. Covered by Platt.
The net has really been helping her out to her favor today.
Yeah. You know,
It shows skill, though.
kind of the old adage, right? You go as far as your goalie takes you. And by the way, I'm told that Senate impeachment trial, which is streaming on our other website, is still going. Puck comes across. Now they have a chance. McLennan back behind the goal. So Bird Garoppolo have the goal. Lacia Erickson. Here's the rebound. And Baker makes the stop. And we'll hang on. Next broadcast on Game Time TV will come on Thursday when the Tips take on the Northern Stars. This played back out in MWJHL action. Puts it off of Friday with a shot. And the goaltender will make the stop. And now the linesman takes the tumble. Ho, ho, ho. And I think took out a player in the process.
Nobody looks hurt. We're good.
No. The thing you worry about is the skate blade, though. That's hilarious. 2-2 here in the third period. 17:20 to go. Back to the line. Here's a quick shot. Steered away by Baker. And it's now 32-22. The shot on net. Into the corner. They'll pull it off. Drives it off of the seam, now back in. Up around the wall. Sends this cross ice to the shot, they score! Ice are in the lead for the first time tonight. And they have a 3-2 lead. And this one, is it Julia Bird again? I can't see the hair sticking down. Yeah, it's Julia Bird again. So she's beaten Plutt the last 2 shots on net. 3:01 gone. And the Ice have their first lead of the game. Here's Bednar. Bednar moving in, drops it off. Here comes the Salazzo. Bater gets a piece of it. The Salats have had their chances here, Kat, early in this period, and Bater stood tall. Another chance. Oh, Bater makes the save. Now we got a mad scramble in front of Bater. And now a massive humanity in front of the net. Now they have an opportunity. Trying to settle it, and that's going to be grabbed by Bater. Now they have an opportunity. Here's an opportunity again, and now they got a lot to figure out. Opportunity. Trying to play it across. And that's going to be a penalty on the Salats. Number 18, Ryan Suchi will get the penalties. And I'll have a chance all the way back into the zone. Here's a chance. Shot stopped by Platt. Back in front. Rebound, they score.
I think that might have been Bird again.
4-2.
Number 6.
That might be the natural hat trick for Bird. Yep. That's going to be the 3rd in a row. Julia Bird has simply turned this game around. And now it's going to be an opportunity. Trying to send this across. We'll flip it all the way around. So Bird has 3 straight. That didn't take long. In about 4 minutes and 6 seconds, she's got 3 goals. If you factor in the last part of the last 3 seconds of the second period. And we talked, Kat, about, and you've heard me talking about this on Steeler broadcasts, on women's broadcasts. A goal in the last couple seconds of a period can kill you or create momentum or neither. And most of the time create momentum. Back up, here's the chance again. Stopped by Bater. So Bater's made some big saves. Bird has a natural hat trick. Now there's going to be an opportunity. Now they have an opportunity. Trying to have a chance. Back in. Now they play it cross ice. 5:03. Here's another stop by Platt. And let's make one thing clear right now. The last 3 goals are not to blame on Emma Platt.
Something I've definitely noticed, the Ice versus the Selects right now, is the Selects aren't passing the same way that they normally do. And the Ice is picking up on that and passing to each other.
Here's an opportunity right back off the window. Here's the breakaway trying to get back to the game. A shot. Stop by Baker. Rebound. Another stop. Baker's made 4 big saves in his third period to keep this from getting interesting. And all of a sudden, Baker's made 2 big stops. Now the players are starting to get into it a little bit all of a sudden. Not like they weren't in the period, but to me, the Sluts just don't have that team energy level. Here's another break. Moving in off the window, it's going to be Duma. Duma back out in front, kicked away wide by Platt. Back to the point, another stop by Platt. And all of a sudden, and we're going to opportunity right off the window. Sends us cross ice. Back in. Down off the corner here, Lasiot. Lasiot controls it. Now around the back corner. Another chance, back to the point. Trying to control. Butting. This does not work. Here's a steal right off the hop, taken by Duma. Here's a giveaway. Line change, caught a bunch of players off guard. 13:40 left, 4-2 the score. Julia Bird has taken over this game with a natural hat trick. Here's Eamon. Ehrman off the window. Sends it in front. I mean, it's a rarity. I mean, I've seen hat tricks, but can't recall too many natural hat tricks. Puck comes across. The 2-2 goal. 3 seconds left in the second period. The last two goals, the 3-2 and the 4-2 goals by Bird. Here's an opportunity right on, stopped by Baker. And now we got ourselves a nice save there by Morgan Baker. Now we have an opportunity. Trying to send this cross ice. Back to the corner. Rolls it off. Gauthier plays it down. Off to the wall. Sends this off the wall. Oh man, one of the shots that was Gauthier hits a whack. Now they have an opportunity again. 12:28 remaining. Now they play it off the window. Nothing there. And that's going to be from one side to the other. And icing.
Got a text, apparently Julia's watching in BC with her cats as she's studying.
Oh yeah. I am getting pictures of these said cats. Here's the chance, back out. Back off the window. Hi, Julia. Plays it off the board to Jadoji. We have the natural hat trick from Julia Bird. Ironically enough. The name's Julia, so there's Julias everywhere today.
As my sister would say, Julia's a great name.
Popular name. Puck comes across. Now they roll it back. Here's McLennan. Lutting. Sends it across ice. We got 11:40 left here in the third period. It was an adventure getting here today, let me tell you. Puck comes up off the window. There's snow blowing across highways and ice crystals and all that usual kind of stuff.
Manitoba things.
Is it ever not windy here? Puck comes across. Seriously though, if it's sunny, it's cold. If it's mild, it's cloudy. You can't ever have both at the same time. Same as in the summer. If it's really hot, it's really windy. If it's really calm, it's kind of cool.
Sounds like typical prairie life.
Puck comes around. There's a interesting drop as it's in off for McQuannon now behind the net. McQuannon gives way to Jaffrey. Jaffrey moves it. Jaffrey gives it away. Ice just trying to maintain this lead. They had trouble getting it. It was the Bird goal, but they take the line out of Eugene Kaminsky and most other coaches. It's you stick with the process, and it took them a while to get rewarded for their efforts.
4-1 Jets, or 4-1 Hurricanes over the Jets final. I just got the message.
Back to Cross. Last game before the All-Star break / bye week is tomorrow. I'm on record by saying on yesterday's hockey show that the Jets were going to lose both these 2 games. Up comes across. Old I was barely onside. Lesiuk moving in. Gives away. Lesiuk right back out. Now we have a chance. Up the seam. Now they drive it. Here's going to be Barkley. Sends it around. Our next broadcast comes your way at 8:25 Central Time, 6:25 Pacific, 9:25 Eastern. On Thursday when the Northern Stars tangle with the Silver Tips. Friday will be the Interlake Lightning here to take on the ice. 7:45 Eastern, 6:45 Central, 4:45 Pacific, 5:45 Mountain. I think I've covered all the time zones. We have a penalty coming up. There's going to be an opportunity. Salotson might have just ran out of gas in his third period. And then, of course, the Can Play Hockey Classic, which is going to air nationally across Canada without a password or anything like that for all to see. That will be coming up Saturday night. Cat Everton will have your pregame show beginning at 6:45. I'll slide into the play-by-play chair. Jim Erickson at 7 o'clock. Puck comes back across. Manitoba Grey Owls will take on the Polar Ice as the puck gets flipped. So you're seeing a lot of ice the next couple days. Puck comes across. And then I'm seeing the ice again on Sunday along with the Winnipeg ice. So ice, and more ice, huh?
Ice, baby.
Puck comes across. Now they settle it around. Here's that spin and fire. We're going to have a penalty, by the way. Well, I think I mentioned that. It's to Gauthier. Here's a chance off the wall. Nice save by Platt. I think I mentioned the penalty. Here's McLennan. Or Sandine Garoppolo. Back there, back to the point. It comes all the way down the ice. There to pick it up is Morgan Baker. Ice need this win to sort of lock down that second seed in the playoffs. I don't think anybody did catch the Admirals with the amount of games left. But you want to finish second so you get home ice if you're the ice for the first 2 rounds. And then if the Admirals happen to lose, say, in the second round, then you get home ice in the final. Here's Ehrman. Ehrman off the window. Oh! Platt made the night big save to bail out her teammate. There's a penalty coming up at the end of the Salats. Oh, she did the splits there, and now my leg hurts even more than it did. Puck comes back off. Ooh. Back across. That made me cringe. 5-on-3 maybe. I don't think they realize, but there's still time. They'll have about 9 seconds in the 5-on-3. Oh, that hurt. That hurt my bones. I did feel it. Oh, that was not comfortable one bit.
I think it looks more sore to us as in the stands than when they're actually playing net.
Now, I have no idea who this number 7 is for the Salats. It's not on my roster, but she's just taking a penalty. And it's 5-on-4 now as it's going to be Gauthier stepping down to the bot. 7:04 left in regulation time. It's a 4-2 ice lead. They have 3 goals from Julia Bird. One with 3 seconds left for the second. 2 in the first. 3:58 in this period. Now we have an opportunity again. This rolls back. We're going to have offside. Nope. Ice. Penalty. No. Offside it ain't. Now we play it all the way around. Into the corner. Badner. Sydney Bird. Up the wall. Nice play there for Kate Stewart. Drops it off. Shot. McLennan stopped by Platt. The other issue that you have if you're the Salats is, yeah, your goalie gave up 4 goals, but it's another 40-plus shot game allowed. And there's still 6:21 to go in this third period. Got to the point. And then you gave up 48 in your last game. And you win thanks to a 46-save performance by your netminder, which happened basically 2 days ago. Here's the 2-on-1 back out the window. Not even, because that was an afternoon game. There's a penalty coming to the ice here, so this will be 4-on-4 for 41 seconds. Not sure what that was all about over there, but
On the bench,
yeah, but anyway.
Platt just came to give her team a high five.
Yeah, I think so.
I love when the teams are very encouraging of each other.
Well, I think they know the situation they're in. Contrary, here's an opportunity. That's a shot stopped. I'm not going to say the Eastman Salats won't win the championship, but we know their odds are stacked against them if they don't get goaltending and some timely goals. Like, that's a lot to ask. I'm not even sure the Ice are going to win the championship. I think that the Arrows, you know, a clear step ahead of everybody. And, I mean, we'll see in a bet-the-5 scenario. Here's last year up the shot. You know, it's kind of like the Capitals last year, right? They game 1 to overtime, game 2 to overtime, and Caps lose both of them. And that's, you know, the Arrows win the series in game 3, even though it's a 3-game banana sweep. It's 2 overtime wins. Back to the line, 1:10 left. It's a completely different scenario in the playoffs, for sure. Here's Wary. Drives it in. Looking. Back in front. Shot stopped. Baker's been big here in the third period. Let's not, you know, take away that as we've hit the final 5 minutes. Puck comes back in front. That's not the way. And it's going back to the corner. Trying to play this all the way around. Wary. At the point. Watching the situation. Looking. Head up all the way. Trying to find somebody. This rolls back to the point. Trying to look. Here's Wary. Right on. That was blocked. Smartly tipped into the corner. 23 seconds left in the penalty to McLennan. Back to the wall. Shot. Blocked. Back in front. Drew the team on. They score. Hang on a minute. This one might not be over. All of a sudden, it's a 4-3 game.
That's her second of the game, too. Right?
And now those Bird goals are even better. The Platt split save at 4-2 was even better because you kept it from going a 5-2. I would expect to see the Lessiot line right back out there, and that's why they took the timeout. Kat, why don't you give everybody a rundown of what they can expect on Saturday during this timeout?
So Saturday's going to be a great evening, lots of hockey. Saturday is Michael Garrell's Cam Play event for Children's Rehabilitation Center. And
Can I quickly interject? It was not my idea to put my name in the event.
but very special and dear to your heart.
It was not my idea to have it in there to begin with.
But as we know, is very special to him. So what it is a fundraiser hockey game designed to go back to the Children's Rehabilitation Center. So puck drop is at 7. 6:40 is opening ceremony. And I will have the introductions there. We'll do a warm-up. We'll switch. Admission is $10. 50/50 goes right back to Children's Rehabilitation Center. And if anyone's interested in making donations, just let us know on their way in.
On the way in, and also the broadcast is going to be on a lot, so people will be able to share the link wherever without having to worry about a login and all that kind of stuff. And the donation link will be right on the broadcast window. In fact, it's there right now already. Puck comes back off the wall. We're in the final 4 minutes. Slots, I believe, just took their timeout. It's 4-3. Here they come through the seam again. Power play goal. McLennan was in the box. Here comes off the wall. Looking off the seam. This is DeRozier getting turned around. Back to the point. Another shot. Right on old Baker had that one eluder. All of a sudden, just as I said, it looked like the Sluts had no energy. They found another deer. There's a pass out front. What a deep at the blue line. But she fired it over top of the net. Oh.
If anyone has troubles getting to any of the links, just send us a message on Facebook if you can. And we will send you the direct links and anything else you may need help with.
Now we have an opportunity. Trying to play this cross ice. Now we have a chance. Back to the corner. It's going to play it all the way around. Back off the window. 3 minutes remaining here in regulation time. Ice with a 4-3 lead. They'll battle for 2 big points on the line. Also keep an eye on Emma Plett in the goal, whether she decides to go for that stretch after. Here's the 1-on-3. Looking. Shot right out. That's blocked. And the ice will come back with numbers. Out towards center ice. In this 4-3 game. 2.5 left in regulation. Rolls it up. Puck gets flipped. Baker makes the save. Now this rolls back to the corner. Looking away. Comes back to the middle. Lessiot. What a drop between the legs. Back in front. Opportunity right on. All of a sudden this energy has been found again for Eastman. Puck comes around. Dumped in. Now they look forward. It's going to be played in there by Duma. Now he did a Platt making a huge save, which draws cheers from her teammates. And now they're going to chat whether that puck maybe went in the net. Is that what this is about? Nonetheless, a big save. Now they're going to take this to the circle and have a discussion about this. I'm not sure. And they did call this a goal. Well, that There's a little bit of buzzkill on a big save, but
Did they blow the whistle, though, before it went in?
I'm not even sure.
Those moments you wish you had the instant replay back.
I didn't even really pay attention. We'll have to rewind that play when we look at it. Anyway, that might just do it here.
Grandstand's referee's definitely not liking that. To our left.
Yeah, now you get the response. I'm not even sure. Back out. Goche. About to get it here as we hit the final minute 50. Up the board to the steal. Right off the window. Tuma. Played this cross ice. This comes all the way down. Looks off the window. Trying to play a cross ice up the boards. Plays it in. This shot goes wide. Platt makes the save. 1:25 left in the game. Whoa! It eluded her. Another big save. Uh-oh, that one had to hurt. That one had to hurt. Oh, man. She reached out full extension.
It looks like there was some cross-checking or pushing and shoving, too.
Yeah. She had to make the full-on split there.
She looks to be okay.
39 saves so far. I would imagine 8 of them have been a bit difficult, extremely difficult variety. Now it goes back. In off the window, this puck gets flipped. Up the boards. And play this back toward the seam. Now they look forward again, back to the corner.
Empty net.
Caffrey, she's gonna go to the bench, down by 2. Extra attacker on the ace. Why not try, right? Back to the line. Ice have the puck in the zone. That's why that change was a little bit, I guess, surprising, but there's no guarantee that you get the puck out and you waste time. Back up, another shot off a post. 5-3 to score. Now they look at it all the way around. Here's it going to be Barkley. Up the seam, long play back around. Jaffrey. There to pick it up. Bednar. Up in front, here's a chance that's knocked wide. Misner. There's ball 13 seconds left. See, they haven't even gotten the puck out since the goalies come out. Back in. Here's that last second chance. Icing is on, so they can't just dump it. 3 seconds left. This one is a done deal. Ice with a 5-3 win, and they don't congratulate Morgan Baker. Emma Platt 39 of 44. Baker stopping 31 of 34.
You know what? The defensemen in the back zone here, there's a couple of them that kind of stepped in to play goalie and or save shots. Did a great job.
Yeah. Again, Emma Platt gave them a fighting chance. That's all you can ask. And we'll watch the handshakes here. Tell you our next game is Thursday. Tips taking on the Stars 8:25. Next night game will be Friday when they take on the Interlake Lightning. Also Sunday, the Battle of Winnipeg from Seven Oaks Recreation Complex, 12:40 Central will be the pregame time for that. Ice win it. It took a grinder, but they get the job done, get the 2 points, and tell you what, Eastman's going to be a tough out for anybody come the playoffs.
We've seen it happen where it's like first and second seed are done pretty early in playoffs. So one thing to say, never give up, even if you're not first or second.
Yeah.
It might take longer to get to the final, but if you play your heart out, you'll get there.
Just like the women's lead, right? We had a 4th seed and a 6th seed in the final last year, and the 4th seed needed a shootout.
And I'm sure this works the same, where once they make it, it restarts kind of their season.
Right.
So they just got to make it to playoffs and then play their game, play with their hearts, and they can do anything they try to do.
Yeah, I think Bill Bram is trying to get an explanation on the referees or from the referees on that fifth goal, which they say crossed the line. And the J did what was a terrific opportunity to make a big save anyway. Well, that's it. We're done here. We'll wrap it up. Final score, Winnipeg Ice 5, Eastman Selects 3. For everyone involved in this one, for Chad Erickson, this is Mike Riddell saying good night, and we'll talk to you on Thursday.